This lesson is designed to help the speaker affect a convincing New York accent using vowel and consonant substitutions as applied to a text. Now, the long O becomes uh-oh, oh. Co-workers, won't, exposed. By contrast, with an American accent, you'll hear a clear long O. Co-workers, won't, exposed. But the New York accent, it's going to darken before the O. Co-workers, won't, exposed. Admittingly, it's a subtle change. Strolled, drove, poked, no. By the way, all these words can be found in the Show More section of this video. The next aspect you've got to think about is to dentalize the D. Dentalize? What does that mean? Well, look. Robert De Niro in the movie The Untouchables, he says at one point, I want them dead. I want their family dead. And you see his tongue actually push against his upper teeth. Now in the American accent, what happens is the tongue goes behind the gum ridge and comes down. Dead. Don't. But in New York, it kind of leans against the teeth a little bit, creating a greater nasality. Repeat after me. Dead. Don't. Done. Day. Damn. We had drinks at Dixie Pride. See the way it ends? Alright. And the last change is one of the famous changes in the New York accent. That's the or sound thickening. Coffee. Mall. Office. Do not open it to coffee, or you're going to sound like you're from Boston, right? It's an or sound. Coffee. Mall. Office. The following is an excerpt from the horror novel Pandora 2014 Blood Drive. And in this speech, a tour guide tries to convince a potential tourist to back out of a visit to the cursed shopping center. What my co-workers are trying to relate to you, Abigail, is that whatever logic you've used to justify this excursion won't stack up once we enter Pandora. We had a real genius here last month. He figured he could bring President Kennedy back from the dead. Don't laugh. The tourist had done his homework. Exhumed every little known fact, exposed every conspiracy theory. He sat right where you are, sipping coffee from this very mug. Articulate guy, had me believing it could be done. So we strolled into the former Crescent Beach Mall, which on that day strangely resembled a book depository. Outside the box, my Cadillac became a convertible. We had drinks at Dixie Pride with Lee Harvey Oswald and Jack Ruby. The First Lady gave us a tour of the White House. I even shook hands with Kennedy himself. Well, the tourist and I eventually left Pandora, drove back here to the office, and checked online to see if history had been rewritten. Poked around the internet. Know what had changed? Not a damn thing.